Hello folks, Mark Doody here again and welcome. So, as you all know, all my chickens got wiped out from sickness. So, a friend of ours came from Taraja and brought some chickens with her and some pigeons. So, basically now, I've ended up with, see if you don't know if you can see that. So, I've ended up with pigeons and a chicken because the others didn't quite make it. I don't know whether you saw them or not. The hut itself is still a work in progress. So let's give you an update on what's going on. So my ETAS is not quite here yet. So it's been about a week, maybe 2 weeks since I applied for it, and it's not come through yet. So just play the waiting game and see what happens there. Now I'm going to build another chicken hutch and stick that next to it, because what I'm going to do is this originally I built it for chickens and I wasn't expecting to have pigeons, so I've ended up with pigeons. So life throws you a bit of a curveball, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a separate hutch for the chickens, because obviously it's not really good keeping the pigeons and chickens together in the same place, but I've only got one chicken and 2 pigeons, so temporarily it'll have to do. So I'm going to build another chicken hutch next to it, because the size and how this is made is a lot better for the pigeons than it is the chickens. So what I'm going to do is, because the door on it is awful, I've never worked with bamboo before and it's really hard to use actually. You know, usually I build things out of wood and it's like bish bash bosh, screws and done, but nah. This thing is absolutely hard to use because of attaching it together, and it takes kind of, you need to have the knowledge and know how to do it. So that's that anyway. So I'm going to give you an update on my chickens and pigeons later on when I finally got through. There's me chicken there. Looks like a digital camo from Modern Warfare, doesn't it? But there's me little chicken. So I'm going to get a rooster and get her breeding when she's a little bit bigger, because I don't think she's quite old enough yet to start laying, because these ones specifically need to have a rooster in order to lay eggs. So we'll see where that goes. But anyway, so let's talk about Indonesia. It's Ramadan. If you don't already know, it's Ramadan. And I'll tell you something, Indonesia becomes a different world during Ramadan. Kids are always out with fireworks, letting them off, which can be extremely annoying, especially when they start throwing them everywhere and they're banging on like metal roofs and stuff like that. But anyway, I mean, you go around and everywhere's quite quiet. It's a lot quieter than during normal time. And then here at 6 o'clock is when they break fasting. So at 6 o'clock, between 6 and 7, it's absolute chaos. Everybody's everywhere. But they do these lovely little drinks with fruit, and it's like fruit, jelly and bits like that inside this little cup. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. So probably my lady will bring some home tonight, so I'll do a quick short on that and just post it onto the YouTube. But yeah, things are strange. It's getting a lot hotter. So obviously, you know, changing of seasons and stuff like that, it's absolutely so hot. It's unreal. But yeah, I mean, if there's anything you want to know, just let me know. Just message me or comment. You know where to find me anyway. So those of you who follow me, you know where to find me. Not that I really post on social media. I tend not to use it, to be honest. I kind of stay clear of it. But, you know, if there's something specific, let me know and I'll get that down to you. And let me show you this other beauty. It's what they call Indonesian Gold. Here it is, look at that. This is my vanilla, which is not too old, but there's one of them. I've got 4 on a little, made like a little, it's not the best in the world, but it's what I had to hand. Just a bunch of sticks, pull it together, bosh, done. You know what I mean? But then I've got these on my I can't remember what fruit tree they are now. So, but anyway, these are like fully grafted. So even though there is still a bit of string, I've took them off mostly where I can. But these are absolutely grafted. See the roots here? going straight to the tree, all across here. So that is grafted really well, and I've got a few more littered about. And so in about a year, maybe 2 years time, these are going to make me a ridiculous amount of money. You know what I mean? It's amazing how a plant can make you so much money. If you, yeah, I was just thought about what I just said then. There's another plant that makes a lot of money as well, but it's illegal. But yeah, it is what it is with that one. Moving on. But yeah, so at the moment, my main goal is, because obviously my wife at this house here has got such a massive garden. So for me, it's difficult because I don't know kind of the plants that will grow here, that won't grow here, what's good, what's bad. So it's all a learning curve. So I'm trying to make it into a sustainable little garden so we can constantly be generating food and stuff like that. I've got my chickens. Whenever I get them started, so I'll have meat and eggs, and obviously my pigeons. They pretty much are doves, aren't they? What's the difference? I don't know. If you do know, let me know, because I really don't. I have absolutely no idea when it comes to pigeons. We just call them in the UK rats with wings. That's it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, there's not really much to tell. But, you know, mostly it's, for me, it's gardening product. Trying to get everything done in the garden, which eventually I will get there. See, it's sweating already. It's barely even started in the day. But yeah, I mean, my chicken coop's not the best in the world. I bit off more I could chew with that, to be honest. Not that I'm not good at building, it's just the materials and everything that I used I didn't really have. See, me at home in the UK, I know I could go B&Q, Wicks, places like that, and I'm sound. I know what to do. I know where everything is, and I can, you know, manage it. But here, I don't know where anything is. I ain't got the tools that I had in the UK, which makes it twice as hard, because I'm kind of having to use like a machete for a lot of the work, and it's like we don't use a machete. You know what I mean? So that's a learning curve. Every day I'm learning more stuff, and that's what life's about, really, is learning new stuff and trying to enjoy it. I mean, there are times here where, you know, obviously you got a lot of kids that could be a bit cheeky, that say certain profanities towards you. You get that all the time. If you know, you won't get it in Bali, but other places, it depending on what kind of area you live in, the kind of kids will be cheeky. But it is what it is with that. They can get on your nerves a bit, but yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, so this is just a quick little chitty chat, and you know, I got chickens, I got pigeons. I'm waiting for my visa. As soon as I got my visa, I'll let you all know about it. But until then, I can't really do much. So fingers crossed that gets sorted soon. But anyway, this is just a quick update showing my chickens. My vanilla is growing quite well, extremely well. It didn't do it first few months, so I've had to chop a few of them down a little. But now that they're growing, and they're growing quite fast, so that's really good. So anyway, I'm gonna go because the mosques are about to start, and you won't be able to hear a word I'm saying. So anyway, if you're a Muslim, happy Ramadan to you. You know, if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe, and keep following me for more updates on living in Indonesia and chickens and pigeons, because there's a new one for me. I have no idea how to look after a chicken or a pigeon, so that's going to be interesting. But anyway, thank you all. God bless. Ta-ra.